even when I started implementing the system as such, I had no clue how to go about it, to be honest. But when you start something, you move through the process. So we made sure as a company, individually engage with every employee till we got it right. So we started drawing out the KRAS and KPIs, and now, mind you, these formats were given to us by the Wadhwani Foundation. Girish, on the other hand, was very, very hands-on, sent me this, we discussed for long hours, we kind of identified what exactly we need to cover in those formats. And once we did that, it was quite simple. We had to engage constantly with every employee. Mind you, this was a 100% engagement model because we had no HR department. So doing this had to happen with the personal involvement of the senior management, me included. And over a period of time, we got it right. It took hours and hours, but at the end of it, today we are on our second review of the Q2, which we have finished, and we have also based the incentives. So we have changed the monetary and salary system as well. So each and every individual, based on their KRAs and KPIs within the organization, is incentivized at the end of every quarter based on their results that we acquire. We are still refining it, and trust me, just that bit of focus without even getting it fully correct, the individual performance of each member has gone up by 30% easily. I think for every entrepreneur, they know that the challenges are there all the time. It's something that I think it was good support by Wadhwani in a way where the Wadhwani Foundation, in a way where Girish kind of helped motivate, constantly. The constant engagement kind of helped to keep this moving forward. Entrepreneurs are extremely guilty of, losing concentration, focus, and channelizing the energies elsewhere. But I think being consistent and constantly on the ball, I think that kind of helps. Yeah, that's a challenge in general. Yeah. The focus with respect to performance management system helped us change the culture of the organization. Every organization needs to have a certain culture which will either take you up or get you down or keep you there. So to move up exponentially, the mindset of every employee has to change. So my revenue per employee was much lower before I was with the Wadhwani Foundation compared to where we are today. So today, I would say I'm getting 30% higher returns per employee in my organization. I would also like to give you an idea that we have actually doubled. Like I was saying, the performance management system that we implemented helped change the culture of the organization. For an organization to go up, down, or stay wherever they are, most organizations would like to grow. So to grow, the mindset of every employee has to be aligned and has to be taking us in that direction. So this particular management system helped us align everyone together. And like I said, the revenue per employee has gone up by 30% after the help and the support of the Wadhwani Foundation. I would also like to add that my turnover, as such, my top line has doubled this year, just because of the mindset that we had, just because of a system that we set in place, which allowed every individual to understand that we are looking at them very closely. Many employees in a small scale organization tend to get neglected, feel neglected. I'm not saying they need to be pampered. I'm saying they need to be conditioned. They need to be aware whether they're doing the right work or no. So measurement has become the right way to go about it. You can measure your work on a daily basis. You can create a transparent system through this performance management system. And Wadhwani, I have to thank them for the foundation for helping me align this and keep us going forward. Keep us going forward. Yeah, that's where we are. That's the benefit.
In terms of challenges to implement the performance management system, so what I expected was that it would be an exercise we would do only for the managers, for the top managers, and then not for the workers or not for the people below the line. In that sense, then that would be easy because managers are more kind of, they have a higher aptitude to understand the company goals and they are more accepting to change, if I may say that way. In case of Fainger, they had a great management. The employees who have been working there have been great. That's why the company has grown to this level. However, he had inherited the company around last year. So a change of management leadership has happened. And of course, Siddharth being the entrepreneur that he is, he demanded, there is a certain level of accountability that he demands from the staff. And that is what we could not have till now. But the performance management system tried to solve that problem. So the process was difficult in the sense that he had to sit with each and every employee, the managerial level and in the sub-managerial level, to figure out the KRA KPIs. Because what we thought would be an automated exercise was not, in fact, really easy, because the concept of quantifying work itself was, kind of alien for a lot of these managers. And hence, the entrepreneur had to actually sit down and actually invest his time, about I think 5 to 6 hours per employee, per manager, to figure out what are their KRA KPIs and how they align with the company. and to then get their buy-in in terms of performing to those KRA KPIs, and then taking home the incentives that come along with it. Of course, right, when you do such a process, the good performers of course are really happy because it gives them a chance to earn more, while the little complacent managers find it a little difficult, and they are not really accepting of this. So there was some kind of there were some barriers in those terms, but I think Siddharth kind of took care of all that. And right now, every managerial employee in the company knows what to do, and also knows once they execute it according to the KRA KPI, what is the incentive that is available for them. So that really worked wonders in terms of delivery. So in fact, as Siddharth told, in the first 5 months, the turnover of Fainger Engineering actually kind of crossed the revenue for last year. So that was, orders were already there, but the critical part was the delivery of those orders in a satisfactory manner. So that is what the PMS achieved.